Hello, my name is Garrett Jones, and I'm a double bassist with the Arkansas Philharmonic Orchestra. Today we're going to be looking at Bach's Brandenburg Concerto No. 3, Movement No. 3. If your teachers have any recommendations, I would suggest that you follow them. Okay, so there's a lot to unravel in this. This piece goes by very, very, very quickly. And I think the strongest word advice for me to be saying to you is take it at a tempo that you feel comfortable. I know you're trying to take this super, super fast. You probably should. They're saying dotted quarter is 70 to 8 or 70 to 78. But a lot of the times, I'd almost rather hear a clean articulation and the notes being really nice and poppy. So anyways, we're going to be working on 16th note. We don't have to use a lot of bow. Like most of those 16th note passages are going to be using maybe, honestly, less than an inch of bow. A little bit in front of your finger, kind of between your finger and balance point, usually in that range. And we don't want a big sawing motion from our arm to play those. Most of that motion is actually coming out of our first finger. So it's really important that we have our bow hold really nice and steady and well established. So we're going to keep our thumb nice and curved, our fingers lightly curled over, pretty close to those second knuckles, and keep the top of the hand nice and relaxed, so it's nice, loose fit. And then we can use our fingertips to play most of those 16th notes. As for most of the scalar passages in this, this first one especially, it's basically a D major scale. Yeah, it's a D major scale for the most part. Moving through some other passages, the next round of 16th notes that we have. We can take these passages really slow. Like I would really, really strongly suggest you take these passages extraordinarily slow. Work out the left hand technique. The right hand stuff's going to come sooner or later. Just trying to keep it really refined. So anyways, let's look at measure 14. After we get done with this D major passage in the opening of this, we're going to start off with bon, two, less, more, less, more, less. Okay. In the next measure, measure 15, nice big long solid notes. It is marked as quarter notes with the eighth rest, so there does need to be some space between these. 2, 3. So we can have nice wide notes there to contrast all these 16th note passages that we're running through. Moving towards the end, let's start at measure 26. So we're going to start on a second finger, F sharp. Lots of little pivot shifts there, so we're shifting back and forth by half steps. Okay. Moving beyond that, measure 28. Don't forget about that double elbow right there. Another kind of weird passage for me, they have a set of fingerings marked into here, so I went ahead and followed it. It's not exactly what I would play, but measure 29, we have So for that passage, side of that fourth finger. And then G sharp on the D string. And those are all just going across from A string, D string to G string. Be sure there's another set of double up bows coming up here in measure 30 as well. So we have up, up. So back to the F natural 2. Instead of having that major sound, all of a sudden it's back to a minor sound. Let me just play this for you real nice and slow this time. But yeah, the biggest thing about this piece is just keeping it really nice and refined. Another major trap you're probably going to fall into as well happens in measure 17 and 18. So it's just counting those rests. So be real mindful when we get to that beat. Starting on measure 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So we just got to be really mindful about that. So here it is. I'm going to play it really nice and slow this time. So hopefully you'll be able to play along with it. And then we'll speed it back up after that. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. Time even slower. always double check, measure 27, make sure each of those quarter notes land on beat 1 and beat 3. So it looks like there's a lot more going on with all those rests, but it's as simple as that. So beat 1 and beat 3. So anyways, here it is one more time, a little bit faster.